porcelain, and then all of a sudden your food is going to taste like lighter fluid and stuff. So it's not good. What?
Just dropped S.
You just dropped S? Oh my god. God. It stinks. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Here on the No Idea channel. This is Adam.
And that's Aaron.
And we are here today for you, for specifically those of you who are looking at buying a brand new grill or smoker this upcoming summer grilling, smoking season, I guess, if you will.
First day of, it's almost 60. It just feels like grilling weather. I mean, if you're really from Wisconsin, you grill year round. I mean, if you're a real smoker and griller, it's year round. But now's the time of year, the stores are starting to carry the grills and the smokers and everything like that, and a lot of you might be in the market for one. So if you're somebody who's looking for a grill or a smoker or a combo, hopefully we can give you a quick rundown and help you choose what you want. So when you're looking at grills, you really need to just think about what are you really going to do. There's a lot of really good things if you're going to just grill steaks, burgers, brats, chicken breasts, chicken wings, things like that. There's a lot of really basic, really good, high quality things you can buy.
Rule of thumb: grill, high temp, less time. Smoke, low temp, more time.
Yep, right? Exactly. And then we get into fuel. That's the next step. Is what are you going to want to use for fuel? Typically, a rule of thumb again there is propane, less maintenance. Yep. A lot easier you just turn a knob and light it. It truly is in the grill market. You do get what you pay for now. There's $2,000 propane grills. What you're getting for there is maybe a thicker gauge steel, maybe stainless steel. Are you going to leave it out in the elements? Are you going to have it in your garage all the time? Are you going to have it covered? Things like that. All things to consider. I'm not going to get too much into the propane grills. They're very good if you're that type that you want to just turn it on, grill some brats for 10 minutes, and then turn it off, and it's cool to the touch in 15 minutes. Yep. Excellent options. Char-Broil. They make some great stuff. I know there's some Weber stuff that's out there that's awesome. So from there though, we open it up. You open up possibilities with charcoal. Now, these three right here, they're all essentially charcoal grills. Let's start with those two over there. I'm gonna let you talk about your green egg, because that baby right here, these two are yours.
So here we go. This is your classic, this one right here, Char-Broil. Not gonna spend any time. This is your classic, go to the ballpark, tailgate kind of thing. Classic charcoal, and you throw in your lighter fluid, your charcoal, you grill your brats. Everybody's seen these or some version of these. So here we have the classic Big Green Egg. The Big Green Egg's been around since the 70s. It's primarily a charcoal grill, but you can also smoke. You smoke with the charcoal grill as well if you wanted to. The Big Green Egg is a wonderful grill in which you can, do a steak. You can also, you could throw on some burgers, you could throw on some brats, but really the Big Green Egg is something that you're going to want to do an hour or more kind of cook on it, because it takes time. You have to use the right charcoal for it. You don't want to use any charcoal that has lighter fluid in it or any charcoal that requires lighter fluid, because it is porcelain, and that porcelain the lighter fluid will seep into the porcelain, and then you got food that tastes like lighter fluid and whatnot. So you can get the Big Green Egg charcoal specifically geared for it. It's about $27, $28 for a bag of it, so it's a little on the pricey side, but it's awesome. This thing, once you dial it in and once you kind of get used to opening up down below the vents and up here on top as well, you can really dial it in, and you can get it all the way down to, I've gotten it down to 225. And you can get this thing really, really hot as well. And there's a boatload of accessories that you can get for this that helps you with the grilling. You can get some digital stuff that helps with fan and to keep at a certain temperature as well. The only downfall or something to think about with the Big Green Egg is it's expensive. It's really expensive, and it is heavy. So this isn't one that you're going to be throwing into your car, taking some over to your friend's house to do a grill. This is something that you either put on a green egg table and keep it on a deck, or for me, I keep it in my garage and I take it out of my garage when I'm using it and then bring it back in when it's cooled down. So this is the big green egg with charcoal.
Now they make, I mean, that's considered an acorn style, I guess is what
Yep.
they're calling it. I think there might even be an acorn brand. But there are other brands that are
Like a
that are significantly cheaper. But there are other options other than just a green egg. This is more of just a style of grill, that acorn shape with the charcoal inside.
But this is still a fun one to fire up. Still throw brats on, still throw burgers on, but also have a beer in hand and have your neighbors over and hanging out and stuff. So
Yeah. So
something to think
let's
about.
quick talk about. We don't have a pellet grill here. The pellet grills from the Traegers, is it the Green Mountain?
Green Mountain, yep.
Green Mountain makes another pellet grill. Pellet grills, you plug in, turn on, set a knob to a temperature, and it's done. And it starts. Those pellet grills are awesome. If you have a budget, they're a little more pricey, but if you have that budget in that $750 to maybe $1,500 range, and you want the one piece of equipment it'll do. How does Jimmy say it? You're gonna get B grade stuff, but it's always gonna be B grade.
B grade.
It's gonna
People will be
extremely-
happy. They'll be
You're gonna be
happy.
happy with it. They're great, but you're gonna be very limited with what you can do.
But this one right here is
This is just a smoker. This is the Bradley line. I've used this smoker.
Bradley Digital 4 Rack. Bradley Digital 4 Rack.
Do you know a price point on this one?
I have
at all?
no idea, but we'll have a link down in the description.
I forget. I mean, this one, we've done venison ham on this. We've done venison pastrami on this exact smoker, and it's incredible because you can go really low. So I would really suggest this with your cured meats or anything like this, from meat sticks, sausage, anything like that. Anything that's brined too. We've done smoked chicken, but then I had to finish it on here because it just doesn't quite get hot enough. You're limited this one especially if you're from Wisconsin. You're going to be limited with the ambient temperature outside. If it gets cold, we've wrapped this in welding blankets and helped get the temperature up in the middle of the winter. But like in the middle, otherwise, if you go in January and it's 15 degrees outside and you have this thing, you're going to have a hard time getting it even above 200.
So what are these things?
So
This
that's
is
essentially like a pellet for a pellet smoker.
right here.
Okay, it's a puck. I will say too, those pucks are not cheap.
And it drops right in here, right?
Yep, and so what happens is there's a heating element inside on the bottom, and the puck will automatically push out. It's based on the timer, and then there's a heating element underneath that essentially will start to make the puck smolder. So puck smolders, puts off more heat. I see there's a secondary heating element there in this one that'll create more heat, probably to get the temperature up a little bit higher. Like I said, this one, excellent for processed meats or things like that. Something really low. That's what I would prefer this for.
Yep. Charcoal, smoker, straight up smoker, but this is the Masterbuilt Gravity Series, right?
Yep.
800. This is Adam's baby. Got this last summer. If you click up here, we have an in-depth review on this bad boy right here. So make sure you click up here. But Adam, this is charcoal.
But it does everything.
What's that?
But it does everything.
It does everything. So you could say this is truly a combo.
It's truly a combo, and I know, again, back to the pellet grills, they tout themselves as combos, but you can't get a pellet grill up to temperature to sear a steak. You just can't do it. I know some of the pellet grills are talking about having an attachment on the side, like a sear station. More than likely, that's going to be ran by propane anyways, though. So this is a true combo where we have had this thing down to like 165, 180 in that range. I've also had this thing up to 700 degrees. So it'll do everything for you. It is a really good option for the person that, for myself, the reason I bought this was strictly a budget thing. I mean, this was $700.
Yep.
You can fit like 4 pork butts on here, 4 10-pound pork butts on here, and you can go for 12 hours at $225. We've taken tomahawk steaks. If you want to see that, check out the link to our tomahawk steak episode.
Tomahawk steak.
We got this thing up to like 650, seared them really quick on here. And then ironically we moved them over to a Trager because we could fit them all on there.
Yeah.
But it is kind of your end all be all. It does everything. It's all ran by electronics. So some people would say that that's a negative. I'll say this, that with this specific brand and this kind, I've already had issues with the electronics in regards to the switches, safety switches and things like that. There's ways to bypass them and whatnot, but overall the concept of that Gravity series, and there's other brands out there, but this will do everything. So if you're that griller, like I said, mine was first budget. I like to do everything. I like smoking sausage, summer sausage and things like that, to searing steaks, to pork butts, to pork chops, and whole chickens. There's also an attachment for a rotisserie, so you can do like rotisserie chicken, you can do gyros on it and stuff like that. So it's pretty impressive. If you're a griller and a smoker that's in that price point of $500 to $750, they make 3 different sizes of these. You can't go wrong with it.
All right, so there you go. So really the first question you need to answer is, what do you want to do? Do you want to grill or do you want to smoke? Or do you want kind of a combination of both, because they're out there, and we'll have the links down in the description for Green Egg, Char-Broil, Masterbuilt. We'll have all those down below so that you can just click on them, go check them out, do your own kind of research as well. It's really whatever preference you have and what budget you want, and guaranteed whatever grill you get, you're going to enjoy it. As long as you use it and you grill some good food on it as well. So, yeah.
If you're in our area, give Jacobson's a look, and Ace Hardware. They've got a lot of nice setups with a lot of different variety of grills. Yep. So if you're in the Triple Valley area this spring, give them a look, because they have a ton of awesome grills, from grills to smokers to combos and all that kind of stuff. You'd be happy. And they got some great deals too. So
yeah. We would love to hear what your favorite grill or smoker is. If you wanted to drop down in the comments and let us know what you're grilling on, what you're smoking on. Let us know, because we'd love to hear from you as well. But and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. We'd love to get back to you as well. So here's to a wonderful summer, another summer of grilling and smoking the finest meats as well. So, okay.
good talk.
See you out there.